Yo, what's going on out there, fight world? This your boy Money back with another one, fam. And this one here is on two future Hall of Famers and a big dog in this fight game. We have Errol the True Spence Jr., the king of the welterweight division, the WBC, the IBF, and the Super WBA unified world champion. Then we have Terence T-Boy Crawford, the three-division world champion, a former undisputed world champion, the current WBO welterweight world champion. Then we have Jaron Ennis, the up-and-coming, hot Philly native that's on his way of being a world champion. Now, Terence Boy Crawford hit Errol Spence, with the, I fight all my mandatories. He don't. Trying to make it as if Errol Spence don't want to fight Jaron Ennis, right? And I know this is true because now Terence Boy Crawford's team is coming out and telling Errol Spence, why aren't you fighting Jaron Ennis? You're not facing a tough competition. You're going to face Keith Thurman, what is looking like a Keith Thurman, instead of taking on Jaron Ennis. Right? So they want to play as if Errol Spence is afraid to fight Boots and that Errol don't want to fight his mandatory and that he's running away from tough competition, which is pure bullshit, and we all know it, right? But the thing is this. Errol Spence has three mandatories. Three. Terence Boy Crawford haven't had a tough mandatory named Jaron Ennis, Keith Thurman, nor Stanionis yet, right? So it doesn't matter who Errol Spence faces as long as he faces mandatory. So that means he's not ducking no one. Second of all, Terence Boy Crawford has a mandatory named Virgil Ortiz, but you're facing David Avanesian. I'm quite sure if you put David Avanesian and Virgil Ortiz in the same ring with one another, Virgil Ortiz will beat the fuck out of David Avanesian and knock his ass out. I'm quite sure people will say that if you ask who was the tougher between Virgil and David Avanesian, people will say Virgil. You understand what I'm saying? So you're not facing your mandatory. So while you're trying to give ultimatums to Errol Spence to face Jaron Ennis, how about you go fight David Avanesian? Or how about you face Jaron Ennis? You feel me? But you want to try to put it on Errol as if he's afraid to face his mandatory, and then have your little cronies come behind you and put it out there. And then you want to say, I fought all my mandatories. Terence Crawford, name your mandatories, please. Name them and tell me if they was a big dog in this fight game or not. Please tell me was they on the Jaron Ennis level, Virgil Ortiz level, or standing on his level, or Keith Thurman level. Please tell me if your mandatory was on those type of levels. You understand what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to Jaron Ennis, I tell Errol Spence this. Tell Terence Boy Crawford this. Okay, I'll face my mandatory in Jaron Ennis. I'll show you how I fight Boots. But guess what? You go fight him first. I have to fight Keith Thurman, right? I'm facing Keith Thurman. You drop who you're fighting, and you go fight Jaron Ennis first. And then guess what? I'll face him after you face him. You understand? I'll face Jaron Ennis after you face him. Hands down like 6:30. You want me to fight my mandatory in Boots? Drop David Benavidez and you go fight Jaron Ennis because he said he'll fight you in a heartbeat. You understand? Don't cry about it. Don't say this, don't say that. Since you want to give me ultimatums, I'm going to face Keith Thurman. The WBC overruled everything. Me and Keith Thurman got to get into the ring. Yeah, I know what I said. I'll never fight in this, that, and the third. But I want to stay at 147 so I can whoop your motherfucking ass. Get that scrap up off of you, right? Become undisputed. You know what I'm saying? So I got to go face Keith Thurman. But in the meanwhile, you go face Jaron Ennis. And then if you so bad and you go beat him, I'll face you. And then we can fight for undisputed like that. But if he beats your ass, then guess what? I ain't got no choice but to fight him, right? Big bad boogeyman bud. If he beat your ass, I ain't got no choice but to fight him. Period. Then I can help you out and redeem that loss for you and go put that young bull down and snatch the WBO up off of him, and then we move on like that. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, shut your ass up and don't try to give me ultimatums. Because I'll face Jaron Ennis. I already gave Boots his credit. Me and Boots, we already looked at each other eye to eye. A couple times. I've been said I'll fight Jaron Ennis. You never mentioned you'll fight Jaron Ennis. Yeah. Where? In that little weak-ass press conference you gave? Your workout press conference? I'll fight anybody, you guys. I'll fight Boots and Virgil in a heartbeat. But you didn't go after them. You didn't even go after Virgil. They didn't even try to go after Virgil for you, bro. You feel me? And you got the nerve to say that Errol Spence is ducking competition, that he's running from the big dogs, And then, your little crony Bernie over there, oh, that boy got a hard road. He been on a hard road. Y'all the one taking the easy road. Y'all try to put that shit on Errol Spence because he said the easy route. In our reality, y'all took the easy route. You motherfuckers had the easier competition. You feel me? And then you got in a position where you can face Errol Spence, and because you took the easy competition, the pay wasn't equal, and then you want to cry about that. Then you want to cry about that as if you deserve 50-50 with Errol Spence, as if you the guy that calls the shots, as if you the A-side. Man, you better sit your ass down somewhere, bud. You better sit your ass down somewhere. You're not your own boss, bro. You finally just became free. And you looking for somebody to lock your ass in, to be your promoter right now. So stop talking about being your own boss. Stop talking about being your own boss. Because if you was your own boss, you would have made that deal happen with Errol Spence. You would have been facing EJ right now instead of facing the C-plus fighter that you finna beat the shit out of, and then you expect people to give you credit for him. Talking about, man, the hardcore fighters know exactly who he is, but they just don't like the way the business went between me and Errol, so they don't want to give me my just due. Boy, everybody know that dude ain't on your level, man. Everybody know that dude ain't no motherfucking A-level fighter, bro. Everybody know he ain't no Errol Spence. Everybody know he's not finna give you no tough fight. And you mad because people calling that shit out? Because people pointing that out? Get out of here with that bullshit, Terence Crawford. You know? And Bernie, shut your ass up. You want to be so smart, you dumb. You want to be so smart, you dumb. You want to say Errol Spence is afraid of Boots. Why doesn't he fight Boots? Why does he fight Keith Thurman? Motherfucker, because Keith Thurman is a mandatory as well. Keith Thurman's name is bigger than Jaron Boots Ennis. Keith Thurman bring more money to the table than Jaron Boots Ennis. And Errol Spence and Keith Thurman has history with one another. They have history. So when you're going on pay-per-view and you got a name like Thurman over there on the PBC side, if y'all know, Jaron Boots Ennis is not with Al Heyman. He's just with Showtime. But of course you can make a fight happen with Jaron Boots Ennis. Boots to fight any of these dudes to get his opportunity. But Keith Thurman is right there, and it makes more business sense. It makes more business sense when you're talking about the dollars. You feel me? But don't make it as if Errol Spence is afraid of Jaron Boots Ennis. You know, Jaron Boots Ennis is blasting Terence Crawford motherfucking ass. Yeah, they say what they said about Errol Spence, but they blasting Terence Crawford motherfucking ass more than they blasting Errol Spence. Jaron Boots Ennis' father's Terence Crawford motherfucking ass up from ducking that fight with Errol and ducking the fights with Boots and ducking the fight with Virgil Ortiz. You feel me? Everybody know Errol Spence took the tougher route than Terence Crawford. Everybody know Errol Spence beat the tougher competition. Everybody know Errol Spence is number one welterweight. Everybody know Errol Spence is 3-scrap shorty. Everybody know Errol Spence is going on his 5th pay-per-view in a row, and that he pull in more money than Terence Crawford, and that he put more asses in the seats than Terence Crawford, and that he's a bigger name and a bigger star than Terence Crawford. And Bud envy that shit. He mad about that. Him and his whole team pissed off about that. So they try to find ways to tear Errol Spence down. You know what I mean? They trying to find ways to tear him down and say stupid shit. But Bud, if you so much of a badass, if you don't duck no smoke, and if you so much better than Errol Spence, this, that, and third, then go face Jaron Boots Ennis first, and then the winner face Errol Spence after Errol Spence finished fighting Keith one-time Thurman. And let's see what you say about that. Let's see your reaction to that. Let's see if you budge on that. Let's see if you say, I accept that challenge. Or let's see if you say, oh, well, he ain't my mandatory. I got a fight lined up already. But, you know, I don't duck nothing. I'm the number one fighter in the world, you guys. In the world. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Number one fighter in the world don't move like you move, buddy. If you was number one fighter in the world, you'd be fighting Errol Spence, like I said, because you'd have gave us the best versus the best. Instead of giving us the best versus a motherfucking C-plus fighter because you know you're going to beat the shit out of him and you want to try to pick up some easy money, bro. Call a spade and call it for what it is, man. Y'all over there bullshitting around the bush. Y'all been taking the easy route. Bomac already put that out there. And you want to continue doing that type of shit because that's what you're used to. At the end of the day, give Errol Spence just doing his credit. He is the king of the welterweight division. Everybody want to fight Errol Spence. Everybody want to fight Errol Spence. So, of course, Boots Nim is in line. But he got 3 mandatories. So it don't matter which one he faces. He's facing his mandatories. Mean he's not ducking nobody. You, on the other hand, you don't want to face no tough competition. You're not facing your mandatory. You're facing a motherfucking C-plus fighter that don't deserve an opportunity at a world title shot. So you say you face all your mandatories, you don't run. Well, right now you're running from your mandatory because Virgil Ortiz is your mandatory and you're not fighting him. Case closed. Shouts out to ESJ for being a big dog. Shouts out to Boots. You on your way. And Terence Crawford, quit ducking like a bitch. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving. Nobody safe in these streets. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Want to donate OG Money on Cash App. TreyHouse52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit that subscribe button. Like, comment, share the videos. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.